Hey, it's Ken. We're going to do one more video in this cartridge series we're doing, or barrel length is probably more descriptive or more accurate description. Now we're going to move on to the 223 at 55 grain. And the reason we're doing this is I've seen and heard a lot of different stuff about the 223, about people claiming that it's not any good. So we're going to find out. I think the 223 is fine. Of course, we are talking about civilian versus military grade ammunition, but I really don't think there's a lot of difference between the 223 and the 5.56 you can just buy off the shelf. Or in this case, what I've been buying is Winchester, and that's what I purchased for this test is Winchester 55 grain 223 because it's the most accessible in my area. I can go to just about any store that sells ammunition and I have access to it. So we're going to shoot some jugs, do some chronograph, use the ballistic calculator, all the same stuff. We'll see how it goes. So I hope you enjoy. Sorry for the bad angle. A lot of the extra's been cut out and then it was sped up so we don't spend a lot of time watching bullets go through the chronograph. Next we're using the ballistics calculator from federalpremium.com and we'll just let that go on through here. Next we have the data, and as you can see, just like the M193, maximum effective range for the 12.5 inch barrel is 300 yards, and the maximum effective range for the 16 inch barrel is 400 yards. Now we can compare the 223 to the M193, and I really don't see a lot of difference here. I mean, even all the way out to 500 yards with both barrels, there's not a lot of difference. So maybe the only real difference is when you get past 500 yards. I don't know. I don't see it. All right, it's time to shoot some jugs. 223 at 100 yards. First shot from a 12.5 inch barrel. All right, projectile was found in bucket number 4. This fragment was found, or jug number 4, excuse me, and this fragment was found in jug number 2. So did very well. The projectile's nice and flattened. Shot number 2 from a 12.5 inch barrel. Here are the results of shot number 2. This fragment was found in jug number 2, and the remaining projectile was found on the table between jugs 4 and 5. So luckily I had the buckets up on the side, and that's what stopped it from deflecting off of jug number 5 and going to whoever knows where. But there's no evidence of yawing, even though we did get some fragmentation, so that's better than nothing, I guess. All right. Shot number 1 from a 16 inch barrel. Here's the projectile for shot number 1. This fragment was found in jug 3, the projectile found in 4, and it is flattened. So pretty good stuff. Shot number 2, 16 inch barrel. Unfortunately, the first shot was too high in the jugs, and the projectile exited the top of jug number 3. So we're going to try it again. All right, here's projectile number 2. This fragment was found on the table between jugs 3 and 4, and this projectile was found in jug number 4, flattened very well. So, good deal. I'm putting these pictures in here because all these videos I'm making are for preppers. So, as a prepper, you don't need to overlook the 223 cartridge, regardless of what you hear on YouTube or what you see on the internet. First, we have the 62 grain full metal jacket, 3,020 feet per second for 55 cents a round. Next, we have the 68 grain Hornady matched jacketed hollow point, 2,960 feet per second for 60 cents per round. And then finally, we have the premium gold metal 223 77 grain Sierra match keen jacketed hollow point, 2,750 feet per second for $1.40 a round. All these prices are before taxes and shipping, so do not overlook 223. If you can find it on sale, buy it. Here we are at the end of the 223 round. I hope you can see that 223 is viable. I don't see any evidence, at least for civilian type ammunition, stuff that you can buy straight off the rack. I don't see a whole lot of difference between the 223 and the 5.56. However, if you're buying military grade 5.56, then you will see a difference. But regardless, hope you've enjoyed it. We're going to go straight into the review next, and I hope you have a blessed day.